Alright, stopped off at my storage unit. It's an absolute disaster. I'm not even going to show you. And picked up the spring and the collar, stop, slow, shift, start, fast. Collar goes on the throttle handle here for the 25 horse Evinrude, baby. Courtesy, I'm telling you, baby, right now, of the $40 Craigslist special. All right, baby, gorgeous. Oh man, look at all the pollen on the water again. All right, so got my spring on, got my thing on. Alright, I'm going to pull that trim pin out. Maybe it needs to go up one instead of down one. I had it on the second one and the nose on this thing was way up in the air on takeoff. It did plane out though, but it was a little scary feeling. I think I need to bring it up one instead of down one. So up one. Keep it nose down. More. That's where I need to be. I'm just going to do a quick run. Just a tester run. Get out of this grass. See, my camera's rattling around on this. Just got this newer tripod, and whoa. Well, my camera just went off because of the vibration. Anyway, 100 times better on that notch. The front end's not up in the air. Planes out super fast. The motor is super fast. Let's try it again. Alright, so the camera did it again. There's a setting on there I could turn off, so it won't do it. But you also take the chance on destroying the hard drive if you turn it off. Let me try holding this damn thing. Get it off the vibration. Partly due to this whole transom needs to be redone. I've said it before. It was just a quickie deal I did that day. Needs some real honest to goodness wood in there and just a better job. Let's try it again here and show you what I'm talking about. Also, the boat's still leaning to the left a little bit. I'll go over to the dock, move this damn motor over, see if that helps. I can tell too the spray is shooting up higher on this side than it is on this side. Buddy, this thing's got guts, I'll tell you what. go to rehab. I said no, no, no. Anyway, here's what's going on. It's this week's Tweeks with the 25 bores. I'm looking at this trolling motor for a friend of mine. He said he only used it a couple of times and it stopped running. I don't think he only used it a couple of times. Anyway, this week's Tweeks on the 25, first run out there, high-speed jet was clogged, cleared it right up. Next trip out, I went to do a little fishing, threw the hood on and everything, and it just, something just didn't quite seem right. And I started thinking back, well, why does it seem a little bit different with the hood on? And I'm thinking, well, that 35 horse carburetor may not be getting enough air. And it hit me in the back of my brain when I swapped out those emblems. I also swapped out the plates. This was on there, and I wanted this one on there. The one on the 28 horse special hood is cut and vented with a hole in it. Now the hole is still in the hood, but I swapped the emblems out and put the different emblem on from the 25, which is cutting the air off. So I swapped it back out, and I think that's going to take care of all the problems. Look at it, it's all bent to hell. And this back here, like this, as my bumper, man, it just beat it up, beat it to hell, knocked it off, found it floating over there. First thing I'm going to do is pull this damn hood off and swap out the emblem so this thing can breathe. Now see, right behind this emblem here, there's a hole. And this emblem is flat. And it's, you know, I mean, there's, if any air is getting through, which I'm sure is a little bit, but very, very little compared to the other emblem that's cut to let air suck through. Yeah, you see the hole up here? I think you can see that. Alright, so I got my pick here, and I'm just going to pick these little guys right off. Hey baby, that was easy. As I picked them off the last time, man, they were on there. So they're a little stretched out. Super easy. A little stretched out from the last time I did it. Makes it so much easier, darling. Alright. Man, that was too easy. So here you can see, there's the hole. And this is flat. And it goes flush up against there, and there's, you know, not really allowing the air to come in. Now, here's what was on there. You can see how this is cut wider, allows the air to breathe right through. And that's what this puppy needs, so it can suck in a little bit more air. 28 horse, 35 carb. It's got to have more air. And I'm going to bet that that's going to take care of everything. Speaking of this week's Tweeks, I had to redo the canopy back the way it originally was when I first got the boat. I didn't like that idea the way it was, but there just didn't seem to be much of a choice. I did a little bit of modifications. I cut it down. Took about that much off because it was real high, which I didn't mind because I could actually stand up underneath it. These top rails, which will be the front, left them loose to slide like this. So when I tie it up, it all comes together. So you can see how I did the canopy, bimini, whatever you want to call it, got the back slanted down, and it's much nicer the way it is. Looks a little sportier. But I'm gonna tell you what, man, you need that thing out here. Here it is again, first week of January, and we're breaking temperatures. We're getting close, up in the 80s, 70s. Thank God. I'm thrilled to death, trust me. Last year it was freezing cold, man. I'm gonna go out here and get me some sunshine and do a little fishing, baby. Just too purty. Just too purty. So also what I want to do is I want to put this piece back on. Take this out. Swap it out again, because this has the handle and I can lift this motor up and get the gear case out of the water. Right now what I'm doing on the other motor is I'm putting through here a strap, one of those ratchet straps. I call them jack straps. And I'm doing that to hold the damn thing up out of the water, and I don't think it's a good idea. So anyway, this is what I was talking about, the jack strap, ratchet strap hooked on here, wrapped around through, keeping the motor up. And also what I just noticed, my frickin' gear case is leaking. It's got water in it. Frickin' hole ate right through, which is probably the worst hole in there on there. This thing had no water in it when I got it, and I said, what the hell is that? So I gotta get to it a lot quicker than I expected. Son of a bitch.
Next time on this old outboard. You know the channel.